Can you tell me? Today is a special day. Can you tell me what is the specialty of this day today?
Today is Engineer Day.
Yeah, today is Engineers Day, and by whose name actually it is celebrated as Engineers Day? For whom we celebrate it? Can you tell me the person whose birthday today actually? And on his birthday we celebrate this as Engineers Day. So can you say the name of that engineer, the person? Anybody? Okay, so Google it and tell me later on. Google it and tell me later on. Okay, so we will study here management. Though I think engineering and management are very related, because management is a subject which is needed everywhere, be it in engineering or be it in any profession. So sometimes engineers are also good manager. So we will start with the today's topic. So actually today we will study about significance of management. We will study about suppose I mean what is the importance, what is the significance of the management, why we need management, and then we will study some other topics. We will try to cover some other topics as well. Let's start it. So at first we will start with significance of principles of management, or you can say significance of management. Though this is our topic today, but at first I will start with some basic definitions of management again. I will start with some basic definitions of management again, because I think important to start with some basics. That's why I will concentrate on some basics of management. So basically, here some definitions of management are given. There are three definitions basically. Three definitions are given. If you see, there are three definitions. First definition, it is given by Herold and Heinz. Here it is saying, they are saying that management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups efficiently accomplish selected aims. So very clear definition, that is management is a process. It's a process of designing and maintaining an environment. We are designing and we are maintaining some environment where individuals, they are working together in groups to accomplish some aim. How? Efficiently to accomplish some aims or some goals, whatever you can say, some aims or some goals. Okay. Next is Robert L. Trevally and M. Jenny Newport. They have given another definition, like management is defined as the process of planning, organizing, actuating, and controlling an organization's operations in order to achieve coordination of human and material resources essential in the effective and efficient attainment of objectives. Again, the same thing. If you go into the details of it, again you will find it same. Like management is defined as the process of planning, organizing, like actuating. That means what is the actual scenario that we want to get, and then controlling an organization's various operations. Why? Because in order to achieve some coordination of human and material resource, because we know that management deals with human and material both type of resources. You know that very well, because in everywhere, actually everywhere, if you go, some tasks are performed, human and material, both the things are involved. In everywhere, basically, some human resource and some material resource, both the resources are important. So here also it is not the exception. So some human and material coordination is very much important, which is essential. That has been said over here in effective and efficient attainment of objectives. So that is also a very good good definition of management. Next, another definition is management is the process of working with and through others to effectively achieve organizational objectives efficiently using limited resources in the changing environment. So here some another aspects has been told, that is by the writer, that is management is the process of working with and through others সঙ্গে এবং তাদের দ্বারা to effectively achieve organizational objectives. That is very good. We are doing it for achieving organizational objective efficiently. Obviously efficiently is everywhere is saying, but এখানে যে একটা নতুন term has been added, that is using limited resources. Now obviously your resource is not unlimited, your resource will be limited. If it is unlimited resource, then there is no problem, there will be no problem, but some problems are coming. Problem comes because we have unlimited, no, we don't have unlimited resource, we have limited resources. So that's when we have to use those limited resources in the changing environment. Obviously your environment is changing, that means our society, basically, if you see our society is dynamic, it's changing again every time it's changing, like corona, post corona period, and now lots of businesses has been changed. Someday we are discussing about this thing, that how the advertisements of post corona, this product advertisement has been changed and all that. You have said, lots of you have said good examples and all that. So basically our environment is changing every time, everywhere, so we have to deal with that thing also. So that aspect has been added over here. So I know that we have already discussed about what is management and all that, but I have deliberately added these three definition because I thought whenever we have to understand that what is the significance of management, then again we should revisit the definition of management once. So that's why I have added these three definitions, and these three definitions are very good definitions of management. Especially the last one, I think a little bit, I can say little hatke, because here we are already we are also including the aspects of changing environment. Okay, so that's why I have added this thing. Now I will go in some small case study. Okay, we will go into some small case study, that is about management at HCL. Now obviously this is not a current scenario, based on it is not based on a current scenario, it's based on some previous scenario. It is based on some previous scenario, I mean we have to go back into some previous years. Now it was a time, sometime actually in India, we have very few computers, we are talking about overall India. In India there were very few computers, like 250 computers, okay, all over the country I'm talking about. It was the era of 1970, I'm talking about 1970, many years ago, before our birth. Okay, so at a time when India had a total 250 computers, now Shiv Nadar, he has a young team which passionately believed in the growth of the indigenous IT industry. Okay, Steve Nader, he was a person who had a great team, and they believed that we can develop IT industry. Now, with that vision, in 1976, he was born out of Delhi. Okay, has resulted 3 decades later in creating a US $3.5 billion global enterprise, namely HCL. You must have heard the term. HCL is a major IT giant in India and across the world. HCL, like TCS, CTS, Wipro, HCL is another major IT giant. Now, HCL is today a leader in the IT industry, we know, employing 41,000 professionals and having a global presence in 16 countries, spanning locations in the US, Europe, Japan, Asian, and the Pacific rim also. Now, in Kolkata, also the HCL office are there in Sector 5. So basically, like TCS, CTS, HCL is also a very prominent company in IT map of India. Now the thing is, HCL's business today spans IT hardware manufacturing. What is the product they deliver? Different products they deliver. IT hardware manufacturing. They start with IT hardware manufacturing, and then distribution, system integration. There are some technical terms. System integration. Integration means you know that we are integrating different kind of products, or like that you can say. So software product system integration, or maybe hardware integration. Then technology and software services. Different softwares are made for different organization and delivered, like some for railway or for some other organizations, or like that. So technology and software services. Business process outsourcing, it is known as BPO. Business process outsourcing is known as BPO. Sir, class e achi? হ্যাঁ, এক সেকেন্ড। What I was saying that so there are different kind of products they deliver, like hardware manufacturing, distribution, like system integration, technology and software services, business process outsourcing, infrastructure management, all these things. There are some, this is about their business. So they deliver this kind of businesses to all over the world actually. Now the thing is, so this is about the basic business they deliver. Now HCL Enterprise is a leader in global technology, as you can understand, and IT services. Now HCL's basic plan of developing an indigenous microcomputer before 1978, at the same time as Apple and Apple also was there. Apple and IBM also was there. Apple and IBM is also two other major IT giant. Now we are talking about this we are talking about 1978. Now this was considered by many industry observed as the birth of the Indian computer industry. Okay, so gradually Indian computer industry it has born during that era, you can say. So HCL was there. Apple, though Apple, I don't think Apple was present in India at that time. I don't know. I don't have any exact data. I think Apple was not there, but IBM could be there. So this was considered by many industry observers as the birth of Indian computer industry. Indian যারা industry, IT industry নিয়ে যারা পড়াশোনা করে বা যারা তাদের হিস্ট্রি নিয়ে আলোচনা করে বা যাই হোক, তারা মনে করে যে ওই সময় থেকেই ইন্ডিয়াতে IT ইন্ডাস্ট্রি তারা জন্ম হয়েছিল। Now under the able direction of its founding fathers, it is commenced global operations in the US in 1988. Now here, that Sid Nader, the person, he was a very energetic person, and his contribution was major. Okay. Now Sid Nader's risk-taking ability is legendary. He was a very energetic, and he can take risk and all that, and he has often made some daring forays based on his conviction of the future. He can take some decision which was risky, but from his ability to foresee future, lots of time, in most of the cases, he has been successful. Okay, so that is basically one of the major, you can say one of the major quality of a good manager. Why I am saying this, I'm delivering this case study to you because I want to give you one practical example that what are the qualities a good manager should have. Okay, so this is a good quality of a manager, to foresee future, able to foresee future. So that is a very good thing. Now, at a time when hardware was the name of the game, I mean, that means hardware was the most important thing. I mean, software industry has not developed yet at that way. আমাদের কম্পিউটারগুলো, it was not look like this. It was a different kind of computer and like that. Now, Nader foresaw the huge potential in the area of IT education. তখনই ও দেখতে পেয়েছিল যে what is the huge potential in the IT education and learning, from which NEET was born. NEET, you must have heard the term NEET. You know, NEET ছিল আগে, এখনো হয়তো প্রেজেন্ট আছে, আমি ঠিক জানি না, এখনো খুব একটা দেখা যায় না। আগে NEET কিন্তু একটা সময় it was very prominent. Even when we were student, তখনও কিন্তু NEET was there in the market. NEET-এর একটা কোর্স ছিল, খুব বিখ্যাত কোর্স ছিল, GNEET বলে, তোমরা জানবে না, GNEET বলে একটা খুব বিখ্যাত কোর্স ছিল, and lots of people তখনকার দিনে, মানে আই এম টকিং অ্যাবাউট 1995 and 2000 up to 2005, 1995 to 2005, lots of people তখন GNEET, this type of course, they go for this kind of course. It's basically a certificate course, but it has a huge value in the market at that time, because at that time this kind of lots of BTech computer science, MCAs, BCAs, they are not present in the market. That's why that kind of people, they got chance. I mean, obviously they have potential, they had potential, that's why they got this chance. So GNEET was a very good course, and NEET was a very prominent term, I mean, in IT education at that time. Now, yet again, when software development was still in the nascent stages, Shiv Nader took the lead, and today HCL is a force to reckon within the global market. That means তখন যখন সফটওয়্যারে খুব একটা একদম ইনিশিয়েশন স্টেজে ছিল সফটওয়্যার ইন্ডাস্ট্রিটা, তখনই দ্যাট পার্টিকুলার পারসন, হি হ্যাজ টুক দ্য initiation, and he has been, now he has, I mean, his HCL is a giant company. So the organization structure of HCL Enterprises consists of two listed companies in India. ওদের দুটো কোম্পানি লিস্ট আছে স্টক মার্কেটে, বা এটা তো ন্যাসকমে কোম্পানি লিস্ট থাকে, তো আইটি ক্ষেত্রে ন্যাসকমে থাকে, তো HCL Technologies and HCL Infosystems, these are two companies. Now, Shiv Nader, he is the chairman and CEO, attributes the success of the group to its management team and their entrepreneurial spirit, which together have enabled it to handle rapid changes in environments and technologies, and to transform threats into opportunities. That is another very important quality actually. I mean, threats will be there. Now, what we have to do, we have to transform as a good manager. As a good manager, not only good manager, it is not only the case of good manager, as a good, you can say, as a good human being, as a good person, or as a good educated person, we should always try to convert the threats to opportunities, and that is the very basic key of the management also. Okay, so which together have enabled to handle rapid changes in environments and technologies, and to transform threats into opportunities. So they have done this. That's Shiv Nader and his team. Now, fundamental to the process has been development of new paradigms for the unprecedented situations into which the group ventures. I'm coming to that. Now, these include guidelines for organization restructuring, market creation, technology leveraging, and business upscaling. So these are some activities they have done. Organization restructure করার ব্যাপারে, মার্কেট ক্রিয়েশন, নতুন মার্কেট ক্রিয়েশন, টেকনোলজি leverage করার জন্য, বিজনেস আপস্কেল করার জন্য, নতুন লেভেলে নিয়ে যাওয়া বিজনেসকে। নাও লাইক এনি আদার বিজনেস এন্টারপ্রাইজ, প্রফিটস আর ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফর দি সার্ভাইভাল and growth of HCL as an enterprise, obviously, because all of these are after all private industries. So profit is important. So at HCL management, they believe that a satisfied employee creates a satisfied customer. It was their belief. It is their belief actually that satisfied employee creates a satisfied customer. So this is the belief of the management. Every organization, every big organization, every structured organization, they believe they have some they go with some strategy, they go with some this kind of belief and all that. So HCL, they believe that satisfied employee creates satisfied customers, so who in turn creates profits, and that led to satisfied shareholders. তার মানে স্যাটিসফাইড এমপ্লয়ি সে স্যাটিসফাইড কাস্টমার তৈরি করবে, যেটা প্রফিটে কনভার্ট হবে, এবং সেই প্রফিট অ্যাকচুয়ালি কার কাছে যাচ্ছে? Actually it is going to the satisfied shareholders, right? So that is a very good strategy, or whatever you say, good belief followed by HCL and all that. So HCL has a strong sense of social responsibility, or the social responsibility, because every organization they have to do some they have to go with some social responsible things. So social responsibility, we know that you must have heard a term, or I don't know you have heard or not, corporate social responsibility, CSR. I think last day in the last webinar, Mr. Das, he was saying that corporate social responsibility. Every organization has some social responsibility. They have to perform some social responsibility, which is known as CSR. Okay. Like suppose in this pandemic situation, some organizations are going with some food and all that to some set of people who are in trouble and all that. So like that. Okay. Sometimes you will see that there is a park has been made by an organization, park for children's park and all that. So that these are known as basically coming under some corporate social responsibility. So HCL has a strong sense of social responsibility. It has set up educational institutions in the fields of management, engineering, computer education, in which 1/3 of the students are girls. So that is basically how they have done that out of their corporate social responsibility. Now, according to Shiv Nadar, the future belongs to the global enterprise which is able to transform itself according to the challenges of global economy. Now, what is my point in this case study? Why I have discussed this case study with you, to make you understand that Shiv Nadar, no doubt, he was a good manager. Okay, obviously he was an entrepreneur, he was a good manager. Now, from this case study, we have to try to understand what are the qualities he had. By using those qualities, he has become a very good, very prominent entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, or like we can say good manager. So that's why I have given you this particular case study. You will get it in www.hcl.in. It is there. I have taken it from there. You will get lots of other information also if you are interested in. I mean, when we study management, I think we should go with some case studies always, which will give you a practical exposure of what we are trying to learn actually. So whatever the thing, I mean, from here we can say that a good manager should have a good future, good understanding of future. He should be energetic. He should support his team. He should go with his team. He should have some. He should have very prominent and very strong responsibility towards the society as well. He should go with time and style of the need of the hour, like that. So these are some good qualities of a manager. Now, as our topic was significance of principal of management. Now look, whenever you are saying that significance of principle of management or significance of management, there are lots of significance of management, lots of importance of management. Like management, it should help in achieving group goals. Management will, with management, we should be able to achieve the group goal. Okay. Now, suppose management, with management, it is a good management, then only we will say that it's a good management if we can achieve our target with optimum utilization of resources. I mean, the proper utilization of resources, and always, and obviously, with good, effective administration. Okay. Now, next, we should be able to take scientific decisions. We should not go with our emotion. Emotion, sometimes it is needed, that is okay. But mainly we should take decisions scientifically. That is also a very important thing. Now it should meeting changing environmental requirement. As I told you, with the changing environment, you have to change. If you are a good manager, you have to change your way of working and all that. Next, fulfilling social responsibility. Signother, that ACL, they have also gone with this good social responsibility, out of which they have established colleges and education institutes and all that. Okay, so fulfilling social responsibility. And the last one, this is management training, education and research. Managers have come to acquire, and they should have these things. Okay. For example, in order to take advantage of the change of attitude among the managers, various big companies have established research and development departments in HRD. In human resource development, various organizations they have set up some R&D cell. Now, consequently, many new techniques have come to light in the field of marketing, production, finance, etc. They have set up their R&D section for HRD, human resource development. But as a result, that effect is coming into the marketing, promotion, finance in the positive way. So, constant training, constant upscaling of your employee is needed. And if you are a good manager, you should provide these opportunities to your team. And in that way only you can establish a sound organization, you as a good manager or entrepreneur, whatever you say. Nowadays, entrepreneur is much more prominent, I think, because entrepreneurship is very much important. I was listening one webinar just yesterday. It was organized by Ministry of HRD or something. They are also saying that, when I asked them that in this pandemic situation, how our students will go for some internship and all that, because internship is very prominent, very important thing of management study. So they told me that you should focus on some rural places, like somebody can go, even somebody can go into some grocery shop also. When there also some management is needed. From there also somebody can learn many things. First of all, they can learn how to interact with customer, different kinds of customers. So previously our thought was, even my thought was like that, internship can be done in various big giant organizations. But now the plan has changed. The idea has changed rather. Now that change has come with this pandemic situation. That means the changing environment. So with the changing environment, you just think, with the changing environment, our thinking has changed also. Now internship means not always a big companies and all that. Internship can be anywhere actually. So this changing mind is needed. You can't be stick because your environment is dynamic. So you can't be static. And as a good manager, that is very important. That you should have some dynamic nature in yourself. So This is the thing actually. Now, always efficient managers leads to better economical production actually, which helps in turn to increase the welfare of people, you can say. Okay. Now, good management makes a difficult task easier. If you are a good manager, your good management will make a difficult task easier. If you have that ability, you are a good manager, and that is the significance of management. That's why management is needed. That's why manager will be hired. Otherwise, why will somebody will hire manager, some company will hire manager. Managers, they are problem solvers. And to solve the problem, it's not so easy because we will face lots of problems. So you have to be dynamic, you have to be informative, you have to have the ability to go with others. So these things are there actually. কতক্ষণ টাইম আছে আমি জানি না, দেখে নিই একটু আমরা এই সেশনে। আর টাইম 4 মিনিট আছে। ওকে, tell me, I mean, do you have any question or whatever I told you from there? If you have any doubt, 3 মিনিট সময় আছে, একটু আমরা এই সেশনে একটু আলোচনা করতেই পারি। যেটা আমি বলার চেষ্টা করলাম বোঝা গেল কি? First of all, that is very important question.
Yes.
Do you have any question or anything to ask? I mean, whatever I told you right up to this, especially about the case study about the company SCL. I mean, their way of working and all that. Do you have any question related to this thing? I mean, কোশ্চেন কখন থাকে না জানো তো? দুটো সময় থাকে না। একটা অবশ্যই তুমি যখন বুঝতে পেরেছো সবকিছু, দ্যাট ইজ সেখানে কোনো কোশ্চেন নেই। আরেকটা সময় থাকে না যখন তুমি কিছুই বোঝোনি, তখন। বাট আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক দ্য সেকেন্ড ইজ দ্য সিনারিও হিয়ার।
স্যার,
হ্যাঁ বলো।
স্যার, যে কোনো কোম্পানিতে যে কোনো প্রবলেম, মানে ধরুন কোনো নতুন একটা কোনো কাজ কোম্পানি হয়তো ভাবছে শিফট করবে, ম্যানেজার কি সেই ডিসিশন নিতে পারে যে একটা এটা নতুন ট্রাই করে দেখা যাবে, এরকম কিছু কোনো ইনোভেটিভ নেই?
অবশ্যই অবশ্যই পারে, এবং ম্যানেজার শুড হ্যাভ দ্যাট ইনোভেটিভ নেচার ইন বাই হিমসেলফ অ্যাকচুয়ালি, বাই দ্য ম্যানেজার শুড হ্যাভ দ্যাট ইনোভেটিভ কোয়ালিটি। ওকে, থাকে পারে, but that depends on the level of management. I mean, top level of management, middle level of management, they can take this innovative decision. Yeah, in most of the cases. And বলে আর কি বলছো?
স্যার, এই যে মানে ইনোভেটিভনেসটা যে আনলো, এটার জন্য যে রিস্ক ফ্যাক্টরটা রয়ে যাচ্ছে, সেটার উপর মানে সেটার জন্য কি তার কাজ চলে যেতে পারে, বা যদি ফেল করে?
That's a very মানে question of crow. I mean, that depends on the management of the organization. Now, Shiv Nadar, that particular person, he has taken a risk. He was successful. Everybody is not successful. Everybody will not be successful. So now that support should come from your management. If your management is supportive enough, then only your organization will, and I mean, what I want to say, not only a manager's innovativeness, not only a manager's risk-taking ability will lead the organization to its top. With that, the support from the management is needed. Support from the authority is needed. With the support from the authority, and with that, I mean, the risk-taking ability and the good innovativeness in the manager will be needed actually. Okay, so এই যে বললাম যে মানে হতে পারে অনেক সময় এরকম দেখা গেছে, ফেলিওর হলে কিন্তু তোমার রিস্ক আছে, সাকসেসফুল হলে ইউ আর দি বস। সো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য থিং, বাট আবার এক্সেপশনও আছে, ম্যানেজমেন্ট সাপোর্টও করে, নট অলওয়েজ যেটা হয়। যাই হোক, তো একটা রিস্ক তো থেকে যায় সেরকম একটা কিছু, বিশেষ করে আজকের দিনে তো সেরকম একটা হয়েই যায়। বাট থিওরিটিক্যালি আমরা সেটা বলবো না, থিওরিটিক্যালি সেটা বলা ঠিক নয়। থিওরিটিক্যালি আমরা বলবো যে না, ম্যানেজমেন্ট সাপোর্ট করবে, আমরা সেটাই চাইবো আর কি। ওকে, তো যাই হোক, আমাদের এই সেশনটা অলমোস্ট এন্ড হয়ে গেল, আমরা নেক্সট সেশনে জয়েন করি। ওকে।